canceling schools.
Look at your forecast with meteorologist Samantha Wessing. Yay. We're all set now.
All set now. Everything's all fixed.
Rain again.
Yes, rain again, but not windy, so it's not going to be. But we are watching for some severe thunderstorms. Mainly it's going to be the southern tier south of us, so Southern Valley, not for here. But as you can see right now, we're sitting at 41 degrees. A little bit of sun to start the morning. Clouds will continue to increase as we head throughout the morning hours. As you can see, a little bit of rain starting to appear. Most of this rain not arriving until later on in the morning hours for us here. We'll see a quick burst of rain this morning, and then more in the way of those widespread showers by the afternoon. As you can see, rain right now out in Syracuse. Everywhere else, just starting to see that increase in clouds as we continue throughout the morning. So what I'm watching is that rain, the potential for some severe thunderstorms, again, mainly down in southern Otsego County, southern tier for those, and then a dry start to the work week. And as we head throughout the next couple of hours, you can see we're only going to get into the 50s for today with pretty much rain throughout the majority of the afternoon. Closer look at your Sunday forecast coming up. Back over to you, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Sam. 7 people are dead after.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Samantha Wessing.
Good morning. We're going to see more in the rain for the second half of the weekend. Good news, winds are going to be calmer, but the possibility for some thunderstorms by this afternoon. Let's take a look at downtown Utica right now. Clouds will continue to build in as the next system slowly continues to approach us for this morning hour, sitting though at 40 degrees here in Utica. As we take a look at those current temperatures, most areas starting the day in the 30s to 40s, looking to get into the 50s as we head into the afternoon today. As you can see, 38 in Otter Lake, 43 in Westernville. Down in our Southern Valley, you can see 43 in Hamilton, 41 to start this morning in Cooperstown. Rain though, widespread rain again for the second half. Not the best day for any outdoor activities again for today. We will quiet down as we continue to start the work week. And then we're going to round out the rest of the week with pretty wet ending to the work week. Some widespread rain returning. As you can see on that Storm Tracker 2 live radar, some rain out in Syracuse. The first round of rain arriving this morning, looking to arrive for here mainly just a little later on between 10 and 11. We'll see some of that rain move on in. And as you can see, those clouds building in as well. We'll see mostly cloudy skies as we continue throughout the morning. As I zoom out just a little bit more, you can see some of those thunderstorms out to our west. We're not going to see any chance for thunderstorms until the afternoon, most of those being in the Southern Valley as well as the southern tier. So here, rain south of us, that's where we're going to be watching that risk for some thunderstorms. Now, as I continue throughout the day, you'll see cloudy skies, widespread rain by the afternoon. Stop that clock at 1 p.m. That's when we're going to start to see those thunderstorms pop up. And as you can see, mainly down in Otsego County, there'll be scattered showers as we continue into the afternoon. Most of that rain, though, coming to an end for most areas by the evening. Just some scattered showers remaining for Otsego County by tonight. And then we dry out, and as we head towards Monday, not only do we dry, we'll see more in the way of clouds, but more in the way of sunshine as we head towards Tuesday. So, like I said, the risk for severe weather, as you can see here, not for our area, not for Herkimer County, mostly from Cooperstown south. That's very slight marginal chance for that severe weather, and then slight chance as we continue further south. What we're really going to be watching with that will be high winds and some flooding with some heavier pockets of rain as well. But again, nothing for here. Mostly just the chance for a slight pop-up thunderstorm, not severe. Rain throughout the day today, highs in the upper 50s. Tonight we dip back down in the 40s. That rain coming to an end tonight into the overnight. And then taking a look at that 7-day forecast. Like I said, we dry out for the start of the work week, sunshine by Tuesday, but then we have that rain returning to round out the rest of the week. So pretty wet week ahead. So like I said, I know, Katrina, you told me this morning you've been glued to that TV all weekend.
Oh, can't take my eyes off of it.
How many do we have starting under par this morning?
Yeah, I can't remember. Maybe B, 10.
You're close, though. That wasn't...
I was going to go, I usually guess C. She's joking with me because, like,
The first thing you said to me this morning.
I said, you better not give me golf trivia. I don't watch golf. In fact, I'll go to my aunt and uncle's house, and my uncle will be watching golf, and he shushes everyone because he even listens to the commentators. And I'm like, how do you watch this? But you love it too.
I enjoy it. I do. I've watched it so far all weekend, so it's not been too bad.
I'm being educated today on golf. We will be back after this. She's got more golf trivia coming up later, I think. Welcome back, and thank you so much for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend today. I'm Katrina Smith, meteorologist Samantha Wessing over in the Weather Center for us today, and it's kind of chilly. It's going to rain.
Yeah.
We had a nice start to the morning. But
I know, beautiful, kind of deceiving this morning because you wake up, you're like, it's dry, it's a nice day.
I said, oh, what a beautiful morning.
You
and
did.
then you said it's going to rain.
Yeah, I kind of ruined it right there for you. You asked if you could do gardening. I said not the best day.
No.
But we're going to be in the 50s today. Temperatures right now starting the day 41 degrees. At least winds are quieter throughout much of the day today compared to what we saw yesterday. Pretty windy. As you can see, that rain beginning to arrive this morning. Heavier rain out towards Syracuse. This will continue to move on in as we head throughout the morning. Looking to arrive more between 10 and 11 for here. And then we'll see widespread rain this morning, then scattered showers as we continue into the afternoon. As you can see, rain out to our west. 41 degrees here. Clouds continuing to increase as we head throughout the morning. So what I'm going to be watching, that rain arriving later this morning, potential for some severe thunderstorms, mainly south of the Mohawk Valley, and then a dry start to the work week. As we head throughout the day today, you can see we get into the 50s. Like I said, rain pretty much all day. Will be a little more scattered by the afternoon, coming to an end tonight. Full look at that rest of the weekend forecast coming up. Back over to you, Katrina.
Thank you, Sam. A massive rescue operation.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Samantha Wessing.
Good morning. Dry start to our Sunday, but rain returning for the second half of the weekend before we get a little stretch of dry weather to start this week. Now, as you can see, we are a little bit cloudy this morning. Clouds will continue to build in as we have the other days. So see a little bit of peaks of sunshine this morning, and then more in the way of cloud coverage as we head throughout the day. Sitting at 42 here in Utica as we take a look. 40s for much of the start, upper 30s for north of us as well. Up in Inlet, sitting at 38 degrees. Down in the Southern Valley, very similar situation. Most areas starting the day in the low 40s. Now, as far as rain goes, we're going to see that widespread rain, especially for this morning, before it turns a little bit more scattered by the afternoon. We'll dry out for the start of the work week, and then we have a wet ending to the rest of the week. We're looking at rain for Wednesday all the way through till Saturday. Right now, as we can see, Storm Tracker 2 live radar, rain beginning to enter for this morning. Most of this rain not arriving until between 10 and 11, but some heavier rain showers out towards Syracuse. And as we can see, those clouds building in as well. All of this due to a low pressure system out to our west. This is what's going to cause that unsettled weather that we're going to be seeing throughout much of the day today. We already can see some thunderstorms popping out down to our southwest. We are talking some thunderstorms mainly south of the Mohawk Valley for the day today. For us here, just looking like to be some rain throughout much of the day. We'll time all of this out on that Storm Tracker 2 Skycast. As we head throughout the morning, you can see that widespread rain passing through. My clock is stopped at 11:30, so most of that rain coming through this morning. Once that passes by the afternoon, will become a lot more scattered. As you can see, the best chance for any thunderstorms here in our area will be areas of Cooperstown and south. Is what we'll be watching for. Mostly rain, though, like I said, for here. Scattered showers continuing into the evening, and then we'll quiet down as we head overnight tonight into the late night hours. Clouds, though, building back in by Monday. Mostly cloudy but dry on Monday. As far as severe weather outlook goes, we do have a marginal risk for central Otsego County and south here in the Mohawk Valley. Like I said, not looking at anything severe as far as these showers that pass on through. We'll see that mainly to our south. When we're watching for those, will be some high winds and some heavier rains as well. For today, though, rain throughout much of the day, highs into the mid to upper 50s. For tonight, we dip back down in the 40s. That rain, again, coming to an end by this evening into the overnight hours. And at that 7-day forecast. Dry for the start of the week. Sunshine does return on Tuesday before we have that unsettled weather pattern returning for the middle of the week, even into the weekend. Temperatures, as you can see, we're going to be in about the 60s and 50s for much of the week. I tried, Katrina, to make it a little bit more Masters related where you would pay attention to it.
Beer and chips, right?
Beer and chips, all that
at my
food.
level. Let's go with $8.50. That sounds like a random number.
It's actually $6. That's
cheap.
one of the most expensive. I think the wine and beer are $6, which are the most expensive things on the Masters menu.
Really?
Yep.
That's great, because, you know, concerts and all those kinds of things have just gone through the roof.
Exactly.
But
Well, that's to offset the cost to go to the Masters.
right, but yeah, that's great.
Not too
We
bad.
like that. Thank you, Masters. All right, we'll be back after this with the Harried Housewife.
News with Ben Kinney.
Good evening. It's going to start to feel more like spring as we move through the week. How warm will it get? Let's check in over at the Weather Center with meteorologist Sam Wessing for a first look at your forecast tonight at 6. And that rain is headed out, but it's coming down pretty hard right now.
Could you hear it?
Yeah,
Right
I can hear it
before
on the
we got
roof.
here? Yep,
Yeah.
you can hear it. Kind of a little bit of a heavier pocket of rain over
yeah.
us here in Utica, but like you said, that's going to be moving on out as we continue
Good.
tonight into the overnight hours. Let's take a look at that Storm Tracker 2 live radar. As you can see, some widespread rain as we continue into this evening with some heavier pockets of rain. We'll zoom in just a little bit. You can see that line of heavier rain, especially right here in Utica. We could hear it here in the studio, but that's going to continue just throughout the evening, coming to an end tonight into the overnight hours, and we'll have a couple days of dry weather ahead of us. We're sitting at 47 degrees out there. Winds a little bit quieter than we saw for the first half of the weekend. They will die down slightly as we continue into the start of the week. 50s out to our west, 40s here in the Mohawk Valley. What I'm watching, that rain ending tonight. Then we're going to see mostly cloudy with a little bit of sunshine by the afternoon tomorrow. Rain, though, returning for the middle of the week as we head throughout the night tonight. We're only going to get into the 40s for our overnight low. We're talking 60s back in the forecast by the middle of the week. Full look at what you can expect for this work week ahead. Back over to you, Ben.
Sam, thank you very much. Firefighters in the valley battled in
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Samantha Wessing.
Good evening. Unsettled weather dominated the majority of our weekend this weekend. We did get a little dry start to the day today, but that rain continued pretty much throughout the majority of our Sunday. Not looking to come to an end just yet, not until the late night, overnight hours. As you can see, still some raindrops on our downtown Utica Nexus Center cam right there. Saw a little bit heavier rain moving through Utica just right before we got on the air. We're sitting at 46 degrees. I took these off of Bill's Facebook page. A couple of the storms down in Oneonta producing some lightning as well as some small hail associated with the storms down in the southern portion of Otsego County. Here, though, we just saw rain with all of what passed through today. Much of that will be coming to an end, though, for here, still down in Pennsylvania, dealing with some heavier storms. As you can see, we're in the 40s pretty much here, 50 up in Lowville. 40s will be the same situation down in our Southern Valley, 51 in Cooperstown as well. So a little bit in the 50s, a little bit in the 40s. We're going to drop down to the upper 30s for our overnight tonight. Now enjoy the dry days ahead for Monday and Tuesday. Sunshine back on Tuesday before we have another unsettled pattern making its way in with some scattered showers Wednesday. More in the way of widespread rain for Thursday. So rain back right into the forecast. There's our Storm Tracker 2 live radar. As you can see, some heavier rain moving through just south of Utica, through Utica as well. All we're seeing associated with this is just some rain showers, and this will push on through for the rest of the evening, finally coming to an end tonight and then into the overnight hours. And as you can see, like I mentioned, down towards Pennsylvania, some heavier storms down there. That's where they saw more than with the lightning and the hail. But we also saw a little bit, like I said, down in Otsego County. But you can see that end to the rain on its way. Low pressure system will pass on through. And once that does, that's when we'll be able to clear out. Some clouds will continue to build in as we head towards the morning, but we will stay dry. So a few breaks in the clouds for tomorrow. Sunshine back on its way for Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday, clouds building back in. So really enjoy the first part of this work week, as we'll see more in the way of rain. Continuing through tonight, as I said, you can see some clouds will clear out. We will dry up tonight. That clock stopped at 11. By the morning hours, you can see clouds building back in. Cloudy start to the day. By the afternoon, though, we'll have more in the way of sunshine and clear conditions for Monday night, and then that will lead to that sunshine on Tuesday. Tonight, we'll get down in the 40s, upper 30s. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy, decreasing clouds, but warming up temperatures back into the upper 50s. Taking a look at that 7-day forecast. As you can see, 59 for tomorrow, 60s though, back for the middle of the week. And then you can see right there we have more in the way of some rain showers for the end of the week. More of News Channel 2 after the break.
meteorologist Sam Wessing.
Good evening. Rain coming to an end as we continue tonight And then as we head closer to your Monday morning, temperatures not dropping off too much either as we head into those overnight hours. We're sitting in the mid-40s right now, lows getting down into the low 40s as we continue throughout the overnight. We are dry on that Storm Tracker 2 radar for this evening. What I'm going to be watching, that rain coming to an end for tonight, mostly cloudy with clouds decreasing on Monday, and then that rain, unsettled weather returning right back for the end of the work week. So a little bit of wet weather back on its way. And as you can see, as we continue throughout the next couple of hours, temperatures only dipping down into the 40s, but those clouds really sticking with us as we get closer to the start of Monday morning. But like I said, sunshine will be back on its way just for a couple of days. I have a full look at that work week full forecast coming up. Back over to you, Ben.
Sam.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Samantha Wessing.
A lot of unsettled weather for this weekend. Pretty much rain both Saturday and Sunday. We will have a couple of dry days ahead before that next unsettled weather pattern returns for the middle of the week. Now, some of those storms did produce a little bit of lightning and a little bit of hail. I did steal these off of some postings on Bill's page that I saw some lightning out towards Edmiston. Again, they saw a little bit of stronger storms than we saw here in Utica. A little bit of hail associated, that one from Jaden in Oneonta with some of those storms earlier on. And as we continue, you can see throughout the overnight hours tonight, we're going to dip down into the 40s. That's going to be our low overnight. But rainfall, like I said, a couple of dry days ahead. Monday will be mostly cloudy to start. Tuesday, that's when we're going to see more in the way of the sunshine. The next weather pattern returns, bringing us some scattered showers, and then more in the way of widespread rain showers to round out closer to the end of the work week. Dry on the Storm Tracker 2 radar. Let's switch that over to the satellite feed. A lot of the heavier storms were well down to our south today, especially northern Pennsylvania saw a lot of lightning with those storms. We just saw rain here. All of that has moved on out. Clouds will continue to build in as we get closer to Monday morning. That low pressure system that caused that unsettled weather for today has moved on out. So we're going to dry up as we start your day on Monday. Like I said, as far as sunshine goes, we'll get some sunshine by the afternoon tomorrow. Definitely more for Tuesday. Clouds build back in with that next system. So we are going to see more of those overcast skies as we continue throughout the week. Heading throughout the overnight hours tonight, starting with a little bit clear skies for the evening, and then you'll see those clouds beginning to increase as we get closer to your Monday morning. So cloudy start to the day, temperatures beginning in the 40s for Monday. As we get towards the afternoon, we'll get closer into the 50s, but watch this. Clouds will begin to break away as we head towards the afternoon. The evening hours, we'll get into the mid to upper 50s by tomorrow. But look at that. We do stay dry and we do stay clear for Monday night, so that will bring us some sunshine to start our day on Tuesday. Recapping for tonight, we're down into the low 40s. Rain again coming to an end now into the overnight hours as well. For your Monday, we're back into the 50s, mostly cloudy, decreasing clouds as we continue throughout the day. So like I said, should see some sunshine by the afternoon. Taking a look at that 7-day forecast, my pick of the week so far is going to be Tuesday. We're going to be into the mid-60s. We're going to see some sunshine. Unsettled weather returns to end the week for both Wednesday, Thursday, and well as into Friday. And then our temperatures will drop back down